name is Mr. Matt, and I'm the Elementary Impact Coach at Community School of Excellence. My job here is to help parents as well as students. But tonight we're going to be talking about a couple of things. I want to welcome you to our open house for pre-K, kindergarten, and high school. For the next 30 minutes, we're going to be talking about the things that we have been doing to keep the school safe for in-person learning, as well as meet some of our teachers and tell you how you can enroll your student here at our school. So why don't we get to it? Here is Miss Susie Chong, our pre-K teacher.
Welcome, Inyo-jong. Thank you for joining me today to learn more about our pre-K program at Community School of Excellence. Pre-K program Community School of Excellence. We have two teachers in our pre-K program that teaches pre-K. Our first teacher is Miss Susie Xiong, and we also have another teacher called Miss Maying Vu. And then we also have another para or teacher assistant called Miss Yue Ying, and she assists Miss Maying Vu in her classroom. Pelu chikanda mo otutha naiku kayaki pre-K. Pemo Miss Susie Xiong, tepemo Miss Maya Vu, tepemo itu naikunzi ba Miss Maya Vu ni lumbehu Miss Yoya. In our preschool program, we have two pre-K classrooms total with a 1-to-10 teacher to student ratio. So that's 20 students in each classroom. We have one pre-K teacher and one para for each classroom with a total of 40 preschoolers at CSE. Pemo olu hong pe pre-K. Pemo itu naiku to go to minyo. The hate pemo nengo to minyo nyo ho ilu hong. Pemo itu naiku te itu para lo shi itu batu naiku. Pemo blog yo ling to go pe pre-K nyo to pelu chicken da. What is our preschool program like? Well, in our preschool program, we use the creative curriculum, which is what we use to teach our studies. And we are also a play-based learning program with a focus on literacy and math. The assessment tools that we use are teaching strategies, which is what we use to document and make observations and record data for our students. We also use a kindergarten readiness assessment and another assessment called IGDs, or also known as the Individual Growth and Development Indicators, which is an early literacy assessment. We are a 4-star Parent Aware program, which is the highest possible rating you can get from Parent Aware, which just shows parents that we are a high quality preschool program. And we are also a kindergarten readiness program, or K4 program, where we prepare children age 4 and 5 for kindergarten following the Minnesota Early Standards for Preschool, known as the Early Childhood Indicators of Progress, or also known as ESIPs. Pelu chicken the milk pre-K jonglika, beshi ho curriculum lo shi yondon the hu or creative curriculum, kebe yominyo. Be yo ilu chicken the be kebe yominyo o shi o ge go o ge le yon don the he le yo le yon don the beshi sing tenjo be yominyo hu or teaching strategies here kindergarten readiness assessment here hu or IGDs. Be more equal parent aware rating of Flolunuku the Zahadia. Beto Flolunuku Yokoshicha the parent aware. Beya ilu chicken the ke yominyo. Blohe Jishong Golem Bato the King Gola Charlie Tia Boto Yato Leo Munga Kindergarten. Beta Minnesota Early Standards for Preschool Loshi Yondon the Sho Jochito Ho Belu State Minnesota. Kea yominyo Mo Be Muzo Jishong Don the Liga. Or early childhood indicators of progress. Many of our students love to read, write, and do math. We also celebrate Hmong New Year at CSE because we are a Hmong culture school. We dress up in traditional outfits, embrace our culture, and collaborate with other classes. Vì bé lúc chỉ cần đợi yo ilu chỉ cần đợi mong bé nhà lo cờ cho bé yo mong hai nên thia lo na mong khinh giờ thia lo ua ilu che bé yo do bé yo mong okay. We have lots of fun in pre-K. The bé lúc chỉ cần đợi Pre-K expectations. Your child must be at least 4 years of age before the first day of school. They must be potty trained. That means they can go to the restroom on their own without any assistance or without relying on diapers or pull-ups throughout the day. They will also be able to ask for help and follow directions. And your child must be socially, emotionally ready to separate from their parents for an entire day at school. Your child should also be willing to participate in activities and take new risks. Thầu có tụi mình nhớ tôi cần đỡ tập lúc chỉ cần đỡ bé và hai té có tụi mình nhớ chữ mua lỗ xong ổn đây nếu bí cần đỡ tập lúc chỉ cần đỡ nhớ chữ bao xí hồi nào là xí lúc trả đây nếu ít linh nhớ chữ bao xí lúc khó vì sau nếu bắt từ thia nếu chỉ chọn nào để bơ thầu nếu tôi cần đỡ tụi mình nhớ chữ bao nông tụi này cứ là tụi xí hơi nhớ nếu sao tao ba thế nhớ chữ bao đỡ cho lu tụi xí hơi họ hai khai tao nếu thế nhớ chữ ba nếu xin chữ thế nhớ tôi cần đỡ inu chỉ muốn nên nhớ hết gì trong đời nữ ít sa nữ yếu chữ cả ô tây giả tu này khu là sĩ tu sĩ hứa ho khi tu nữ thiên nữ yếu chữ cả sĩ tây giả chia. Information for enrollment. To enroll your child into CSE's pre-K program, you must complete the CSE enrollment form, which you can obtain from the office and return any necessary paperwork. Below are some of the necessary paperwork that you will need. You will need a birth certificate for your child, any immunization record, and an early childhood screening, which your child can obtain from a public school district. They can also request for CSE to schedule them for an early child screening, or also refer to Help Me Grow for an early childhood screening. Try turning in all your completed paperwork as early as possible, and also try enrolling your child in multiple preschool programs, just because we can only take up to 40 students and our program does fill up pretty fast. Giờ có sai chiều bây giờ có tụi mình tôi cần đỡ cho tao bé lúc chế cần đỡ for pre-K cho tao CSE có yếu chữ ga ý đại nông đỡ chiều bây cho có tụi mình nhỏ có yếu chữ mó fill out là gì sau có ta kể có yếu chữ gì ý chọn đón đỡ li đại birth certificate là gì đại đón đỡ bỏ thơ yêu thia yếu chữ mó cho immunization là gì chọn đón đỡ sát chua thia yếu chữ mó ý đại early childhood screening là gì ý đại đón đỡ yếu cho yếu tụi mình nhỏ mua qua ổn đây này yếu bí tôi cần đỡ thơ có ô có chọn đón đỡ tía có yếu chữ sa đã cắt tô lúc chế cần đỡ sa đi sa tàu thia yếu có sa có tụi mình nhỏ họ gài một chỗ họ ít có preschool program lo ít có pre-K program có yếu chữ yếu có tụi mình nhỏ luôn bé tàu lời lúc school thế có telling gà tàu preschool program vì bé lúc chế cần đỡ cho trái tàu block cho tụi mình nhỏ xứ đây thầu bé họ bù sẽ sai yếu chữ yếu tụi mình nhỏ tàu lúc preschool program yếu telling gà tàu ít luôn. These are just some helpful tips and reminders once your child gets into a pre-K program in the fall. Make sure your child can use the bathroom and wash his or her hands by him or herself. Practice having your child hold a pencil and write with his or her name. Read books to your child daily. Set up routines such as a nap time, lunchtime, and a reading and writing time so that your child becomes familiar with a schedule. And discuss appropriate behavior at school and on the bus with your child so that they know how to behave. One day you to me yo be conduct pre-K. You should you to me cậu là tao tao tia là yếu sĩ hôn nào li can rồi là tê li ca thia ba là sầu xong đỡ đó ít tu sầu là thà li bố tua sầu thia sầu là luôn bê yếu chỉ ba nhìn đỡ đó yếu cho mình nhỏ thia sáng đỡ đó là thà li bố nhà nhìn đỡ thia yếu chỉ tình sĩ hợp đâu là thầu là nhớ tao chế yếu lúc sĩ hợp đâu là bự lúc sĩ hợp đâu là nọ mỏ thia nhìn đỡ hết xong đỡ là thà li bố tia thầu là tôi cần đỡ yếu trong li ca thia yếu chỉ đó yếu tụi mình nhỏ thà khi lấy cho là tôi khi li ca thầu là tôi tao chế cần đỡ thia thầu là cay luôn bà. Thank you for your interest in our pre-K program at CSE ở trường tàu. Ni học tôi còn của nó. I wish you best of luck. I hope that your child gets into your pre-K program and I hope that you all have a wonderful rest of the year.
So, as you can see, we've made many changes to keeping your kids safe when they come back to school. We have protective glass up here. Another thing we have been doing is making sure our kids are 6 feet apart to keep them safe. Why don't we go look what we're doing in the kindergarten? So up next is the kindergarten. Why don't we meet some of the kindergarten teachers and how you can enroll your student here at CSE. For many of these students, this can be their first year in kindergarten. We understand it can be overwhelming for both parents and students. Why don't we talk to Miss O'Donnell and Miss Taobao at kindergarten?
Najong, and welcome to kindergarten students and families at Community School of Excellence. My name is Miss O'Donnell, and I am a kindergarten teacher at Community School of Excellence. I am here today to just talk to you a little bit about kindergarten at CSE and what you can expect if your student comes to CSE for kindergarten.
Nhớ rằng 用些在到高度都个在 kindergarten 要到到 community school of excellence。但那个梦背后 Miss Tao 可以读书会开 kindergarten，有那个他在背后 kindergarten program。
We love learning in kindergarten. We can read and write. So in language arts, we really want students to be able to read and write by the end of the school year. So we start out just by learning our letters and our letter sounds, and then we learn sight words, and then we start to put those letter sounds together to make words, and then from there we want them to be able to write those words and read those words. So these are all things we're going to learn in kindergarten.
边也跟的，xử理边也稍微准备，要见得说累贴路个。
We explore all areas of math. So in math, we focus on numbers 0 to 31. So numbers 0 to 31 are numbers that students should be able to recognize and write, also represent. So they should be able to, count 31 marbles. We count all the way to 100, but 0 to 31 are the numbers we really focus on. We also do a lot of other things in math. We do measuring, patterns, shapes. We also do adding and subtracting. We want them to be able to add and subtract within 10.
别个错呀，做累。
So not only do we just focus on reading and writing and math, we focus on, creativity. So we make art projects in all our different units. So we want them to be creative and know how to make things. We learn about careers in one of our social studies units, so that one day that they can know, or they know these different jobs that maybe one day they can have. We work together and try new things. So we want students to also really work on their social skills, how to work together with another student, how to share, how to work on a project together and finish it together with another student. Important social skills that will carry them through life. And we really want students to be able to branch off and try new things.
别我 art projects。别个做错呀，好了，别是把贴个做都呀，切别都个多。
We go on field trips. Once or twice a year, we go on a field trip. We've gone to the apple orchard or a petting zoo. So there's been different places that we've gone. We want students to know that classroom is not the only place they can learn.
别目 field trips，xử理目被 zoo，别 apple orchard 了呀 theater，以上别目 auto。
Before winter break in December, we celebrate the Hmong New Year. And this is a time where students can get together with their classmates and their grade level. They learn a new song or performance that they can perform for families on Hmong New Year. So Hmong New Year is a full day event for all of our students, and families can get to come, the community members come, and we put on a performance for everyone. All of our students wear their traditional outfits, and they embrace the culture and collaborate with other classes. It's a really fun day for everyone.
别我是到蒙切别叫，错路个奥林度 CSC 呀，我路切别叫，叫你知道公平，别拿别叫染红贴公道了卡个。
CSC kindergarten expectations. So here's some things that we expect for students coming into CSC, that they are able to separate from home for an entire school day. So we know at the beginning that this might be hard for some students, especially students who have never been to daycare or preschool, who have been with family members up until now. We know it's going to be hard. But after the first couple weeks, they should be able to separate from home for an entire school day. We have 25 students in each kindergarten classroom, so we really need students to take initiative and ask for help when they need it, so that we know that they can be safe at school. Able to ask for help, break out of their shell, participate in all activities. And that kind of goes along with be a risk taker and try new things. Able to sit and listen during story time. Again, each kindergarten classroom has 25 students per classroom. So we need them to be able to sit and listen together with their classmates during story time and during learning time.
但是那个他在别个 kindergarten expectations 或者是副三个就没有我到，三个就没有多跟的到个大音路，能给八个到，小天龙头，在这龙打宁，有主公给个贴给我是，总裁贴个错呀。
Kindergarten staff. So Mr. Antonio Kukluk is the elementary principal. Here is our kindergarten teachers and our paras. So Miss Larson and Miss Mayang is the para for Miss Larson. Miss O'Donnell, this is myself, and my para, Mr. Kong. Miss Maleska is with Miss Destiny Mua. Miss Pahua and Miss Kasha. Miss Tao and Miss Her are in room 116.
但是那个他在别个 kindergarten staff 就叮咛我要到 kindergarten，对的那要 Mr. Antonio Kukluk near to elementary principal. Be to nai lo. Tu the noya sifu Miss Larson dotoni to pira my name ya. Pira yo itu was ya sifu tia ni pape ya tope home. Tu the noya sifu Miss O'Donnell dotoni to pira Mr. Kong. Tu the noya sifu Miss Malaska dotoni to pira Destiny Moore. Tu the noya sifu Miss Pahon dotoni to pira Miss Kasha. Tu the noya gu Miss Town dotogu to pira Miss Her.
Information for enrollment. So these are the things that you need to complete. You need to complete the necessary immunizations and get those sent into the school. Complete the full registration process. So if you're not sure if you completed the full registration process, you can always give the school a call and ask them if you've completed the process and if there's anything further that you need to do. And complete the pre-screening from your doctor.
但是那个月他做考 enrollment 或就咪有多跟的，啥个就年纪把了就咪有就啥错天把讲当的把考 pre-screening 浪的个都个考么个钱。
Next steps before fall. So before fall comes, these are some things that you can do with your child to get them ready for kindergarten so that they can be successful. Practice writing and recognizing their name. Practice the ABCs with your child. Practice counting. With reading books is always the best things you can do with your child. Start a school routine. So kind of get in the habit of having a routine with your child, a bedtime routine, putting them to bed at the same time so they can have a good night's sleep for school in the morning. Waking up, having a little breakfast, getting ready, just to kind of get them in that school routine so they kind of know what to expect when school comes.
我哋路九零度啥个就年纪把了就秒手贴，就个到了龙背，手叫 ABC 到就说类木个做能够认得，把对面手木个得路些后就跟得定价。
And that's the end of our presentation. I thank you so much for listening and learning a little bit more about what to expect when your child comes to Community School of Excellence. We hope to see you in September and have a great day. Thank you.
กูมิสทอจมูลูลินอซื้อยาก็มอลูนองยามอจิก็เธอก็มาหูตัวโตจิกันเดินมันจีในโตลูโจลินดูว่าเจ้า
For those who don't know, we also have a high school as well. At the high school, students can earn college credits as well as high school credits. Here's Sue Vang, high school principal, with more information.
Hi, welcome to CSC. This is Sue Vang, high school principal. I'd like to welcome our families and communities and share a little bit more about our high school. Parents and students, we had you in mind because you were asking for a high school at Community School of Excellence, and we have it. This year we have opened up 9th and 10th grade, and next year we will be adding on 11th grade and eventually 12th grade. And at our high school, we have several programs that we would like to share with you. Our programs, we have our community partners with Hmong American Partnership and with Century College. When your students come to CSC High School, they will be in our 4 academy pathway programs. And the 4 programs we have is business, IT, health, and education. Our goal in mind is to make sure that your students will have college credits when they go to college, and they will also be prepared for the work industry. We have our partnership again with Hmong American Partnership, Century College, and also with some work industry partners. And we would like to have your students at our high school. If you're interested, please apply at cscmn.org. Thank you and have a good day.
Hi everyone, my name is Kabao Yang and I am the Community School of Excellence High School English Language Arts teacher. At Community School of Excellence, we have so many opportunities for students to succeed, flourish, and get to know themselves throughout the 4 years of high school. We're very lucky to partner with Century College, which actually allows our students in high school to get college credit. We also have a great program called ASP. Every semester and every year, our programs change for our after-school programming so that students always have new, exciting, and challenging opportunities for students, which could involve making science projects and kits, songwriting, beginning guitar, anything that students are interested in, we can make happen. We are so excited to have these opportunities for students to get to know themselves, our communities, and our world better. And we are so excited for CSE to continue to have these great opportunities for our scholars.
Hello CSE scholars and families. My name is Mr. Charlie Lee, and I am the physical and health education teacher at the high school. 3 things I have noticed that our high school students have really enjoyed at CSC is that we provide field trips, college and career programs, and after-school activities that allows them to expand their own personal and educational interests. Last year, I took the high school students on a field trip to go wall climbing. For many of them, this was their first time, and they were really nervous, but they learned how to support each other. A lot of our students didn't realize how brave they can be in being able to overcome tough situations. I will also be teaching one of the Health Academy courses as well, where students can earn college credits while being in high school. In our Health Academy course, students will be introduced to many careers in the health field where they can start thinking about college and future professions. So want to learn more about how to get into nursing, or how much does an athletic trainer get paid? Or maybe even how do I become an EMT so I can help and save lives? You will learn all of this in the Health Academy course while earning college credits. The very last thing is that CSE provides our students the after-school activities that is organized by HAP. So want to learn how to dance, or play the guitar, or maybe get support in your homework? We have those activities and clubs. I know it because I am the breakdance instructor. So want to learn how to spin your back or spin your head to impress your friends and families? Come and sign up. I hope to see you all at CSE next year.
Hello, my name is Jubilee and I'm a sophomore in Community School of Excellence. I chose to attend school at CSE because I wanted to have a fresh start, and I also wanted to go to a Hmong school because I thought it would be a great opportunity for me to learn more about my culture. Here at Community School of Excellence, we focus more on our core courses like ELA, science, math, history, and Hmong class. Some of our electives are art, theater, and also college career readiness. We also have classes like healthcare, IT, which is information technology, business, and education. These classes will help your kids be ready to either go to college right after high school or start a career where you can make good salary after high school. We get chances to sign up for internships like Generation Futures and Sparky White programs. And it was so fun and exciting when I signed up because I learned about a lot of skills, and I even got to do my resume with a bunch of my classmates who also signed up. I've never had so many opportunities like internships and summer classes. We have after-school programs that gives us opportunity to get help with tutoring. We get to take guitar lessons, or you can also be part of the student council. Our school goes on fun field trips like when the 8th graders went on a trip to Thailand. CSE finds ways to make students more engaged and excited to learn, and like having assemblies, we have the student councils make fun activities for us to participate in. Community School of Excellence is a good school, and it was better for me. I used to struggle with school because I was too afraid to ask questions and I was never motivated. But here at Community School of Excellence, our staffs and teachers really make it easier for us. They push us and they help us each and every day to make us pass and learn more. This is why Community School of Excellence is a good school for you and your kid.
I chose to attend school at CC because it's quite close to my house, and my advisor thought it would be best for me to go to a charter school instead of a public school, and I agree. What makes the CSE school different from other school is because it's a charter school instead of a public school, I thought I'll get a better education out of here instead of a public school, and there's the majority of the race is Asian, so I thought I'll be able to relate with them. So after high school, I don't really mind what kind of job I get. Like if it financially supports me, then I'm okay with it. Right now I don't really have a career choice, but I'm sure CSE will help me guide through what I want to become in the future. I genuinely enjoy coming to school every day. My name is Moses. I am 9th grade, and I've been in CSE since 7th grade.
Hello, my name is Glame, and I'm from Community School of Excellence. I've been here for 4 years, and I have so much fun over the past 4 years. I'm kind of shy and nervous about this, but I'm happy to be volunteered to talk to you about the Community School of Excellence. I choose to go to Community School of Excellence because it shows culture and more effective way to get job, careers, and build on my skill as a leader, and more of how I learn from it, because other schools don't have a lot of culture. They only teach us one culture. Over here, they have like cultures where you can always have fun. You can ask a teacher to help you with things. Even though you are shy or afraid, they can always be there for you. Other schools have a lot of students where they're always so busy with one student or two students at a time and forgot about the other student. But at CSE, the teachers always be free to ask or question a student when they need help with assignment, work, and how to build their career seminar or skills when they grow up to be a high school student. Since I was young, nurse always help people, and I'm really inspired by them, how they learn and study so hard to help others, even though people think they don't do that much, but they do a lot. They study most all the time and always try to worry about a patient, and that's why I respect them and I want to help them. I think my career after this high school will be the best because I learned a lot of skill over the past years since I've been with Community School of Excellence. I want to help other people communicate and help others with first time being in America, and also focusing on how they can build more of their work, because it's really important for people to build their work, because they will be nowhere without nothing, without support, and then the world will be bad. So I just want to make the world a bit better by helping others before helping myself.
Nhớ xong, the no kuya Lucy Yang, kuya minyo, còn tới rồi school nó, kuya auto high school chỉ cỡ tao all hiong, hoặc kuya cứ cỡ elementary chỉ bố cỡ tao bé hiong tao nó là. What makes CSE different from other school that my kids has gone to and through all these years is that in high school, the class size is smaller and they know all the teachers and all the teachers know every student, and that's what makes it great. And that's what every parent should be looking at, is staff gets to know your students and student gets to know all the staff, and that's like creating a small community at school. And that's what should happen in every high school. The experience that my kids have at CSE, it's been tough. It's been really tough from last year with distance learning, but with what's going on right now, it's the support that they get from the staff, and it's not only from their teacher, but everyone is supporting, giving their best, and giving the children, like for my kids, they're getting emotional support from staff too because of the stress that's going on. And it's good because all the staff knows your kids and your kids gets to know all the staff. And that's what's good about it. My hopes and dreams is for them to do their best, for them to know that they can advocate for themselves, and in the real world that they're not alone, just like nowadays that they're in school. And I'm glad that, being in CSE has taught them something that is advocating for yourself, which a lot of students missed on that part when they're in high school, is advocating for themselves and asking questions and making sure that they understand. The understanding is, and that will make them who they are as they grow up.
So that concludes our open house video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions about enrollment, applications, or scheduling, please visit us at csemn.org. Remember, stay safe, and we'll see you soon.